And third quarter, we kind of lost a step a little bit. I think we got a little bit comfortable and gave them a chance. You know, the whole game, they thought they had a chance to come back and win, so we definitely got to be better.
Is it fair to say that Coach made that known to you? Seems in talking to us pretty upset about things.
For sure. I mean, I feel him. You know, we didn't. At this point, we should learn the lesson. You know, that like we know how great we can be. But it's about ourselves. It's about our approach and it's about our consistency. And it's about not getting complacent. You know, and it's not that we want to get complacent. It's just that we tend to get really comfortable whether it's when we win a couple of games in a row or when we get up 15 points. You know, we get a little complacent and you can feel that on both ends. You know, so it's we gotta get rid of that if you want to be. You know, that stretch right now is key for us if you want to get a home court advantage. So we just gotta keep building.
What was your vantage point of the Okongwu little hustle that you had there?
Nothing. I mean, just adrenaline. You know, that happens. Nothing personal.
Did your light flash before your eyes at the end of the first quarter there? Or?
The what?
Did your light flash before your eyes at the end of the first quarter?
When the thing fell.
The horn fell?
Oh, when the horn fell. That's what I'm saying.
I thought you were talking about
No.
Yeah, more for that.
Rudy, especially like you talked about, you know, consistency, like that just hasn't been established yet this year, and this seems like a good stretch to like establish a lot of those things and like really firm them into your identity as a team. Is that what makes second half like this a little more disappointing when you can kind of really, I don't know.
I mean, for sure, because it's like we at this point, we should know that about ourselves, and we should hold ourselves accountable individually first, and then collectively to not let these moments happen. And when we feel those moments happening, we gotta cut them short. You know, refocus and then get out.
Rudy, do you think part of it, when you guys get a little complacent like that, is just playing too slow?
Yeah, a little bit. We start. We lose our flow, you know, and defensively we lose a step. We lose a little bit of urgency, which you know, we're gonna, I don't know, like baseline on bounce. We play great defense. There's like 2 seconds left and baseline on bounce, and we know who they want to go to, and still they run their play and they get a wide open three and they hit the three. I mean, that happens probably every game. You know, so it's really about staying consistent, you know, and even more consistent when we up 10 and there's 6 minutes left in the game, or when we make a run, we get up 15, you know, at half. Like we know that we got an opportunity to get up 25 in the third, and then when you get up 25, it's a different game. You know, so we gotta find ways to raise our level in those moments.
Coach felt it seemed like he was fairly displeased with the second half. Just what did you think about just how it played out?
Yeah, and we had talked about coming out in the second half and being more urgent and taking care of business, and how we started it with turnover after turnover, and you know, giving up easy buckets on the other end. It was, you know, obvious we weren't all there. So Coach let us know about it during the game, after the game. We felt that we were talking about it, but you know, we have to be better if we want to consider ourselves not mediocre, but trending in the direction that we need to be trending towards.
Kind of like it seemed like you had been building momentum these last few games, especially the Denver game, and so is that kind of the focus right now is to keep the foot on the gas?
It is, you know, keep stacking days. Really, you know, we can't keep playing well for 2 or 3 games and taking a game off. Because we look at who's out or who's not in. Like, we have to continue to play with the same urgency and fire that we play with when we're playing against the best team. So, and fully healthy team. So, you know, for us, we have to do that individually. Coach is going to keep reminding us day after day how much better we need to be to achieve where we're trying to go, and keep building as we go forward.
It's got to be like at this point in the season, like an urgency to cement an identity, I guess.
Yeah, you know, we've been searching all year. We've been searching all year for identity, and we're known for our defense, but we haven't played to that level that we feel like we can. So, who do we want to be? What team do we really want to be? We have opportunities every week to be that team we want to be, whatever that is. And tonight's another game where we have to continue to, kind of put our stamp on who we are and what we're capable of doing.
Outside of tonight, but maybe over the last couple of weeks, when the offense has been progressing, it says like numbers-wise, the defense is going down a little bit from the floor. Do you see that to be like the defense going back, or the whole team's just sort of scoring more? Like, is the offense going up? I guess what I'm asking, because the defense is going up.
I don't necessarily think so. I think we can have both. You don't have to strictly score and then give up easy points on the other end. I think we can put the same effort in on both ends before. When we do it, we're one of the best teams in the league. I think that's what we're going to try to keep trending towards, trying to find more and more opportunities to be that team, more games, to be that team where we can put the same energy we do defensively on offense and vice versa. It's going to be nice we don't make shots. A lot of guys make shots, but we're going to have to hang on defense that night to be able to be that team that is more offensive than responsive. We just got to keep working through it.
Me, I'm like this. Feed off the energy on offense or defense more. You feel like your side of the ball needs to go right more on
it changes. I think it's just like if a guy makes a three, you get a little bit more out of him on the defensive end. Next possession, they might get a steal, just kind of snowballs. And for certain guys, it might be Rudy getting a block shot or defensive rebound that gets him going. For the offensive side. So, the moral of the story is we got to make plays on either side of the ball and continue to do that and use that to hopefully, get us going on the other end.
Get that like kind of throwback, Rudy and Mike, empty corner, action back and forth there in front of Quinn. That was a Utah days.
Yeah, that was a Quinn play, so he's super familiar with it. I can hear him yelling, coverages as we're getting ready to get to it, and can't do nothing but smile. He's a great coach, and we thank him for allowing us to have that opportunity to have that play.
Like when Finchy does lay into you guys a little bit, does it perk your ears up? Because he doesn't seem like he does that very often, even though he does get on you guys in the film session and stuff. But tonight seemed a little different.
Yeah,
volume.
Our ears, we hear it. We guys were upset in the locker room before he got in there, and then when he left, guys it was quiet. We was kind of soaking in all the information we just heard. So we'll respond. I think this group responds well to that. We got a lot of guys who respond well to that kind of, that kind of approach. So looking forward to the next game.
Is it more like, is he talking like big picture stuff about whether it be focus or energy effort? Is he talking specifically about like detailed things when he's that upset? What's the message?
It changes, but like tonight is the importance of this part of our season. Us finally getting 3 or 4 games ahead of 500. Winning games we're supposed to come in and think we're supposed to win, and we go on the road to Phoenix and Utah right before the All-Star break. You want to try to get as many wins as you can. Give yourself a cushion, give yourself opportunity to be fighting in positions that you need to be fighting into going in later in the season. So he just made that apparent, like we need to be locked in right now. This isn't a game thing, it's just this time of year we need to be better.
Sharp. Why do you think that was?
I don't know, man. I just feel like we just missed a whole bunch of shots.
And Finchy seemed rather upset. When he lays into you guys like that, what are you hearing from him, and how does the message land?
I don't know. I gotta ask him. Like I said, I feel like we just missed a bunch of shots. I don't think it was any. It was up 16 coming out. I couldn't make no open shots. None of us could make any shots. So like, if we'd have made shots when we was up 19, we'd have been up 30. When we went up 16 again, if we'd have made shots, we'd have been up 25. So like, I don't think it was like we wasn't taking it serious. We just couldn't make nothing, and they start making shots. They went on a run. They're an NBA team, so.
Did commit 9 turnovers in the third. What do you think, I guess, offensively with that? Not jumping.
I mean, trying to be aggressive. I mean, like I said, I don't know, man. It's part of the game. I can't sit here and try to downplay the Hawks like they was just trash. They played good defense. We turned the ball over. They made shots, made good plays within the game. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think, Ant, is this an important part of the season for you guys, like starting to stack a few wins to try and
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
staying
for sure.
a little
That's
bit
what
more?
Finchie was mad about. Because
Yeah.
It was like I told y'all, this is the stretch that we need to try to put it together. And I guess he felt like we came out with the right intention in the first half and didn't come out with the right intention in the second half. I'm not disagreeing with him, but I feel him. But like I said, I just feel like we missed a bunch of shots, man. Especially myself, a bunch of open shots. So I can't really be mad about them making it a game because we missed a bunch of open shots.
One thing that was working was Nas. Was really rolled there in the first quarter. It seems like he's like functioning around you and Gobert's pick and roll a lot, and you're finding him there. Does that feel like a productive thing that you guys are developing lately?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Nas is incredible. He's been playing great for us, stretching the floor really well, getting us to our next action very, very quick. And he's just a matchup problem, you know, because he pops, he rolls, he's decisive with whatever he does on the floor, so he helps us a lot.
Yeah, Jaden's really come on late offensively. He's really kind of, as he said the other day, kind of gone into his bag a little bit.
Yeah.
What has it been like to kind of see him recapture some of the stuff that he does on the offensive end?
He does so much for us on the floor. Anytime he gets rewarded on the offensive, and I know for myself, I'm super excited, happy for him, because he does everything for us on the other side. He's low man, he's guarding the best player, he's closing out to 2-3 different people, he's guarding 2-3 different people. He's doing everything all the coaches ask of him. So anytime he have big nights offensively, I'm super happy for him, man, because he works for it.
How crucial is he to kind of unlocking,
Oh,
especially that starting
yeah.
unit?
If he's having a great night offensively, I feel like we're hard to guard. You know, because they can't leave him. He's making shots. He's cutting. He's making the right play. Finding Rudy on the lobs, kicking it out to us, being aggressive, scoring the ball, getting to his midi. He got a lot of game, man. You know, so he just got to trust it himself and just be himself out there.
We talked about the Denver game, man, but what was it like having like 4 assists in the first quarter and then just like seeing how your playmaking kind of seemed to loosen up their defense? Like, what has it been like for you not having it against the Knicks too? Just like seeing how that approach is really kind of seeming to free you up.
I mean, you just see how guys are guarding you. They doubling, just keep making the right play, and hopefully they'll get out of it. And it's been going that way, making the right play, finding Rudy on the roll, finding the corner, finding the relocation threes, knowing when to be aggressive. You know what I'm saying? So just trying to make them manipulate their defense, and then eventually they change it to what I wanted to be, so I can be aggressive. So and I can't do it without my teammates. They've been playing great. They've been making shots, and when they making shots, it's hard for the teams to double us. So.
Does it feel good to be finding answers?
Yeah,
You
for
know,
sure.
like, is it so cool?
For sure. Heck yeah.
And has there just been more figuring out stuff this season than you would have guessed going in, or?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the way that they guard me, I wouldn't have known that coming into the season. So, of course, watching film with C. Hines, trying to see and dissect what's open and what I had there, and just getting better every day.
And are you feeling like the last 4 or 5 games that things are starting to turn in the right direction? Just overall, what second half of this aside?
Yeah, for sure. That's why I can't really bash our team for how we played in the second half, because we were playing good ball. I mean, it's bad ball gonna come every once in a while. You can't really, you know what I'm saying? We got cussed out for it today, so.
Is it good to get cussed out in a win, though? I mean,
yeah, that's what I was about to say. I mean,
yeah.
shit, at least we won and got cussed out, so that's cool. But like I said, he's not wrong, man. But that NBA team, and they didn't have a go-to guy on the floor, so they was just everything was random. So I feel like it's the hardest team to beat in the NBA when there's no go-to guy and everything is just random. So they did a good job they had a lot of randomness, great plays, and Hunter was making tough shots all night. So
are you advocating for fewer minutes if you're the go-to guy? And would you guys be harder to beat then if there was
Maybe.
no go-to guy?
Hey, maybe. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When I'm on the floor, sometimes I'm not looking like the go-to guy. Nas he looks like the go-to guy. sometimes might look like it. You know what I'm saying? We got different guys on the team that can get a bucket, so it's not always me.
Yeah, with Rudy in particular, like you had another one of those like kind of jump passes to him under the basket at the end of the first quarter. Do you feel like that you guys are like, whether it's in the pocket, just kind of finding that?
Yeah,
that
I mean, he been working, man, and he tell me every day, every game, they trust me, and I'm starting to trust him a lot more. You know, it's just that's all it's about, just gaining trust, putting him in those positions over and over again. And he's been making great plays, so I mean, I have no reason not to throw it to him now because every time he catches it, he turns around. If the corner's not there, he kicks it to the wing. If he cuts, you know what I'm saying? He's been bullying, making the lace.
That's what he said. He's like, if I catch it and I finish it, like I know I'm gonna get it again.
Yeah, so he already know how I am. If you do the right thing with it the first time, I'm gonna do it the second time. So he know I love him.